Shishi Guru Gauranga Gandharika Giridhari Radha Vinod Vihari Radha Govinda Joki Jai Dali Vishnupad Paramahansa Paracharya Astatara Satashri Srimad Bhai Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Dali Vishnupad Paramahansa Paracharya Astatara Satashri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudev Ki Anitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Astatara Satashri Srimad Srila Bhakti Vikram Bharati Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Gaudiya Guru Varga Ki Jai Shri Rupa Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Prem Si Go Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinda Ki Jai Shri Navadvip Maya Purdam Ki Jai Ganga Devi Ki Jai Jamuna Devi Ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai Samagata Bhaktivinda Ki
Jai
Shri Nitai Gaura Premanande.
Forgot the songbooks.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
There's something.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Om Agyanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurun Dinataranam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrishe Namah Anarpita Charim Chirat Karunaya Bhatirnakalo Samarpaitum Unatojvala Rasam Swabhakti Shriyam Hari Purata Sundara Dyuti Kadamba Sandipita Sada Hridaya Kandare Spuratuha Sachinandanaha Nityanandam Aham Nomi Sarvananda Karam Param Hari Nama Pradam Devam Avadhuta Shiromanim Nityanandam Namastubhyam Premananda Pradayane Kalau Kalmashanashaya Janava Pataye Namaha Ajanulambita bujo kanakavadato samkirtanaika pitaro kamalaya taksho Vishvambaro dvijavaro yugadharma palo bande jagat priyakaro karunavataro Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Nalana Netraya Venuvadya Vinodane Radha Dhara Sudha Pana Shalane Vanamalane Radhe Vrindavanadishe Karunamritabhahini Kripaya Nijapadabja Dasyam Mahyam Pradiyatam Bhaktya Vihina Aparadha Lakshay Kshiptascha Kamadi Tarangamadye Kripa Maitvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Numaste Charanara Vindam Brindai Tulsi Debai Priyai Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavachai Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I'm offering my unlimited Dandavat Pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali at the lotus feet of my most worshipable beloved Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta, Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa, Astatara Sata Sri Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Then I'm offering my same unlimited Dandavat Pranams and my Shraddha Pushpanjali at the lotus feet of my most worshipable beloved Siksha Gurudevs, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Astatarasata Sri Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj and Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Astatarasata Sri Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. I'm offering my Dandavat Pranams to the lotus feet of all of my Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga, and especially to the lotus feet of our Prayojan Tattva Acharya, Sri Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, the author of Sri Vilapa-kusumanjali. Then I'm offering my Dandavat Pranams to all of the Vaishnavas and to all of the Vaishnavis. So, yesterday we had a very jovial class. So much hasya ras is there. That means comedy. So, yesterday we heard about how Krishna and Madhumangal disguised themselves as Brahmin priests, and right in front of Jatila, they engaged Srimati Radhika directly in exchanging very secretive words in their mantras. So that was very sweet. And what Raghunath Das Goswami Pad was praying for in that 45th verse. I'm reading that verse again. Suryaya Suryamani Nirmita Vedi Madhye Mugdhangi Bhavata Ihali Kulayar Vritaya Argyam Samarpayitum Utka Diyastavarat Sajjani Kim Sumukhi Dasyati Dasikeyam. O charming limbed one, O lovely faced beauty, when will this maidservant hand you the articles of worship, when, surrounded by your friends, you are eager at heart to devotedly offer argya to the sun god on an altar of Surya Mani jewels? Now today we are going to text 46, verse 46. Vrajapurapati ragya agyaya mishtam annam bahuvidam ati yatnat svena pakvam varoru sapade nija Saki Mam Madhvidanam Chahastaya Madhu Matana Nimittam Kim Tvaya Sanidapyam. Can repeat. Brajapura Pati Ragyaya Agyaya Mishtam Annam Bahu Vidam Ati Yatnat Svena Pakvam Varoru Sapadi Nija Sakinam Mad Vidanam Chahastaya Madhu Matana Nimittam Kim Tvaya Sannidapyam. O lovely thighed one, when employing the hands of your friends, such as myself, will you place before the killer of the Madhu demon the many sweet preparations that you carefully cooked by the order of the Queen of Vraja? O lovely thighed one, when employing the hands of your friends, such as myself, will you place before the killer of the Madhu demon the many sweet preparations you very carefully cooked by the order of the Queen of Vraja. Srila Gurudev's commentary. First section, cooking sweets for Krishna. Here, Srimati Radhika is addressed with the word varoru. It has two meanings. One who has beautiful thighs, and one who is the best cook in all of the worlds, including Vraja. Vara Uru means the art of cooking. Well, Uru means one who is perfect in that art. Uru means the greatest. I know that. Do you know why? Yes. Because not only was it my...
Krama is activity.
Krama.
Krama is activity.
Krama has different meanings. Uru has different meanings. Depends how you combine them. It's one of the words in the Atmarama Shloka. Yes. So, but Uru generally means, like what Prabhupada wrote in my initiation letter. He said, I've given you the name Urukrama Das Brahmachari. Urukrama is a name of Krishna, and it means one whose activities are glorious. So, Uru means very great, and Krama, it can mean activities, right? Or Krama also means stepping. So Urukrama is another name of Vamanadev, because he took very Urukrama.
Great step.
Yes. So, not only that, but also the name Urukrama is used by the gopis in the rasa dance for indicating Krishna. So, but this is the first time that I've seen that the word Vara Uru, that means Vararu, because I knew that it means one with Vara Uru. Uru also means thighs. Uru also means thighs. And so Vara Uru, Vararu, is the name of Radhika, which means one with very beautiful thighs. So, and now here Gurudev is saying that the other meaning is one who is the best cook in all of the worlds, including Braj. So Vara Uru means the art of cooking. Uru means one who is perfect in that art. And Uru means the greatest. So Yashoda is Vrajapura Pati Ragya. Oh, you know what that means?
Vrajapura is Vrindavan, and Ragya would be queen, well, like a regent.
Yes, that's true. Vrajapura Pati Ragya. Yes, the queen of Vrajapur Pati, Nanda Maharaj. So Agyaya means she has ordered or requested. Ati Yatnat means with very great care. Ati Yatnat. So, after Surya Puja, Radhika has returned with her Sakhis to Yavat, Gram, and Krishna has returned to his home. When they were meeting earlier and Krishna was doing Surya Puja, all the Sakhis were so cheerful to see that Radhika was so cheerful. But now, back in Yavat Gram, they are seeing that Radhika is not cheerful. She is so unhappy and is feeling so much separation. These Sakhis are Radha Snehadika. That means that they are partial to Srimati Radhika. Radha Sneha Adika. Snehadika. Radha Snehadika. Partial to Srimati Radhika. So Srimati Tulsi Manjari is a Nitya Sakhi or a Pran Sakhi. When Srimati Radhika is unhappy, feeling so much separation, at that time Yashoda Devi sent one Sakhi. The Sakhis, one Sakhi, Chandana Kala. Chandana Kala. Yes, Chandana Kala. So, when Srimati Radhika is unhappy, feeling so much separation, at that time Yashoda Devi sent one Sakhi, Chandana Kala, or any Sakhi, to Yavat to order Srimati Radhika to send some sweetmeats and other things for Krishna to eat that evening when he returns from cow grazing. Now, up to that time, Srimati Radhika was feeling so much separation, but hearing the order of Srimati Yashoda Devi, she became very pleased. Now, Durvasa Muni had previously given a boon to Srimati Radhika, that anyone who eats what she prepares will become very powerful, can kill all demons, and will never become ill, will always be beautiful, never unhappy, and also very lucky. For this reason, Yashoda always wants Radhika to cook for Krishna. In the morning time, Radhika, together with Kundalata, Lalita, Vishaka, and the Manjaris, goes to Nandabhavan to cook for Krishna. Now, Raghunath Das Goswami is speaking about the evening time. Radhika was feeling so much separation from Krishna. She was very hot and perspiring very heavily. The Sakhis tried to cool her by lying her on a bed of the best lotus flowers, applying cooling chandan to the upper part of her body, and many other things, but the heat of her body would not come down. When she received Yashoda Devi's order, she went to the kitchen, she removed all her ornaments, and changed to a very fine, light white dress. Since there was no one else other than her, Sakhis, in the kitchen, she didn't wear a veil. Seeing her at this time, Tulsi Manjari said that seeing Radhika like this, Padma would think, oh, even without ornaments or any costly dress, she looks more beautiful than Chandravali. Padma is one of Chandravali's. And then Tulsi Manjari says, what is the use of ornaments and a beautiful dress? Even without this, Radhika looks so beautiful. So Tulsi Manjari also notices that when Radhika is cooking, she is very happy. Radhika is cooking at numerous stoves at the same time and is moving between them very quickly. Tulsi Manjari saw that in separation from Krishna, Radhika's body was so hot, but now she notices, with great astonishment, that in the midst of all these burning stoves, Radhika is very cool, and that there is no need to try and cool her by fanning her with a chamara. Sapadi Nija Sakinam. At that time, you will order me, bring water, flour, sugar, milk, ghee, and all these things, and also put this in the pot. The oil is hot, it is boiling, and I will make some preparations. I will do as you order. Madvidanam chahastayar Madhu matana nimittam kim tvaya sannidapyam. You will make sweets and other things, and order me to help you. So, when will this opportunity come for me to serve you by helping you with the cooking? This is all taking place in Yavat, because in the evening, Srimati Radhika does not go to Nandishwar to cook. That's the end of Gurudev's commentary on that verse, verse 46. Now we're moving on to verse 47. Nitanna madvida lalata tate lalatam Pritya pradaya mudita vrajaraja ragi Premna prasur iva bhavat Kushalasya pritcham Bhavye vidasyati kada Mai tavakatvat. O beautiful one, when, lovingly touching her forehead to mine, will the jubilant queen of Vraja, Yashoda Mata, like a loving mother, ask me about your welfare, because I am your maidservant. Nitanna, Madvita, Lalata, Tate, Lalatam, Pritya, Pradaya, Mudita, Vrajaraja, Ragi, Premna, prasur,
Prasur,
iva bhavat,
Eva Bhavat,
kushalasya,
Kushalasya,
pritcham,
Krishna,
bhavye,
Bhavye,
vidasyati,
Vidasyati,
kada,
Kada,
mai,
Mai,
tavakatvat.
Tavakatvat.
O beautiful one,
Oh, beautiful one.
when, lovingly touching her forehead to mine,
When, lovingly touching her forehead to mine,
will the jubilant queen of Vraja,
will the jubilant queen of Braj,
Yashoda Mata,
Yashoda Mata,
like a loving mother,
like a loving mother,
ask me about your welfare,
ask me about your welfare,
because I am your maidservant.
because I am your maidservant.
Just see, Mother Yashoda also puts her forehead on the Manjari's foreheads. So sweet. Srila Gurudev's commentary. Just checking. Yeah, it's doable. So the first section is titled The Highest Position in Vraj. Here, Radhika orders Tulsi Manjari to bring the sweets to Nanda Bhavan. When Krishna returns from cow herding, Yashoda will give all these foodstuffs to him. Tulsi Manjari is very dear to Srimati Radhika. She can also order Rupa Manjari, Lavanga Manjari, or any of the other Manjaris, but Tulsi Manjari is praying, when will you order me to do this seva? Radhika becomes so pleased, and considering the Manjaris to be very dear to her, Srimati orders them to take the sweets which she has prepared to Mother Yashoda. She says, you are very dear to me, and I think I cannot go to Nanda Bhavan now. I'm confident that if you will go there and give this to Mother Yashoda, and in front of you, she in turn gives it to Krishna, it will be presented in an even more pleasant way to Krishna. And in that manner, through you, I will give these things to Krishna. You are my representative. So, if you are present there, and while Krishna takes the sweets, you serve him by fanning and so many loving activities, I will feel that I'm doing it myself. You should go to Yashoda Ma and tell her, your daughter Radhika has sent all these things. Madhvidha lalate tate lalatam. Srimati Radhika places Manohar Laddu, Amrita Keli, Rasamalai, Rasgula, and many other sweets in different pots, and puts all these small pots in a big golden pot and covers it with a white cloth that Tulsi Manjari carries on her head. For some reason, Rupa Manjari is not there, so in this instance, Tulsi Manjari, being the head of the party, takes 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 sakis with her. At Nanda Bhavan, Mother Yashoda is eagerly waiting for them, and is continuously stepping outside the door to look to see if they are arriving, and then goes back inside again. Seeing them coming, she becomes immensely happy. After the pot was removed from her head and put on a safe place, Tulsi Manjari bent down to put her forehead on the feet of Mother Yashoda. But Mother Yashoda immediately embraced her as if she was Srimati Radhika herself. Yashoda loves Radhika no less than she loves Krishna. Out of great affection, Yashoda touched her forehead to Tulsi Manjari's forehead as if she was her own daughter. Pritya pradaya mudita vrajaraja rajni. Yashoda knows Tulsi Manjari as a dasi of Srimati Radhika. We are using the term Radhika Dasi, but there is no dasi word in that sphere. Yashoda says, Beti, Beti, means what? Daughter. And other words are there instead. Premna Prasur Iva. Yashoda Adevi will ask in such a loving manner as if she were her daughter. Prasu means the mother who gives birth to a child. So she is like a child of Mother Yashoda. She asks Tulsi Manjari, Bhavat Kushalasya Pricham. Oh, how is my loving daughter Radhika? And with a smiling face, Tulsi Manjari replied, she is quite well. Bhavye Vidasyati Kada Mayita Vakatvat. Raghunath is saying, at that time, Yashoda will show me so much love and affection. What to speak of Yashoda Ma, if Krishna knows someone to be a dasi of Radhika or a dasi of Lalita or Vishaka, then he bestows all of his mercy upon them. Therefore, to be a dasi of Radhika is the highest position, even more lovely than being a Sakhi of Radhika. Hari Hari Hena Deen Hoy Be Amar, Duhu Anga Parashiba, Duhu Anga Nirakiba, Sevana Koribo Dohakar. Gurudev is quoting Narottam Das Thakur song, a prayer from his Prarthana songbook. And Narottam Das Thakur is praying that although he is a dasi of Srimati Radhika, by her order he is serving both she and Krishna. He prays for the instance when he will touch both of their feet, look upon them with great affection, and because they are perspiring, they will ask him to come and fan them. And when they ask him to bring a cup of very pure water, he will carry that water to them himself. They will request him to bring tambula for Radhika to place in Krishna's mouth. Then he quotes the next verse. Lalita Vishaka Sange Sevana Koribo Range Mala Ganti Dibanana Pule Kanaka Samput Kori Karapura Tambul Bari Yogaiba Adhara Jugale. Narottam Das Thakur continues saying that he will serve Radhika and Krishna both in the party of Lalita and Vishaka. In the party of Lalita and Vishaka, there are so many divisions. Rupa Manjari is the head of all the divisions. And in one division is our own Gurudev in the form of Manjari, Guru Rupa Sakhi. He will not serve independently, but will always be under their guidance. Malagati Diba Nana Pule. For instance, he will string a very beautiful garland, give it to his Guru Sakhi, who will give it to Rupa Manjari, who will give it to Lalita and Vishaka, and then who will give it to Radhika. And then who, Radhika, will put it around Krishna's neck. Then Radhika will ask Lalita of Vishaka, who has made this garland? And Lalita will reply, this new Sakhi has made it. She is very intelligent and does wonderful services. Rupa Manjari has trained her so she is so qualified. Narottam Thakur writes that upon hearing this, he will be exceedingly joyful. Then the final verse, he's quoting, Radha Krishna Shri Charana Se Mor Pranadana Se Mor Jivana Upai Jaya Patita Pavana Deha More E Dhan Taya Vine Anya Nahi Bhai. Narottam Das Thakur concludes the song by saying that Radha and Krishna, the Sakhis, and especially Vrindavan, are his very life. Se Mor Jivana Upai. Without their service, he cannot live for even a moment. Narottam Das Thakur is always feeling these sentiments and is weeping in his kirtans. If someone has really developed greed towards this, then certainly they will weep and feel separation. They will not find anything of this world tasteful. Unlike us, who are attracted to so many material things like praise, fine clothing, and foodstuffs. So, now, Gurudev is quoting another song from Prarthana that we are very familiar with. Gora Pahum Navajiya Mainu. One of Prabhupada's most beautiful songs in all of his repertoire. So the next section, it is titled The Lamentations and the Prayers of a Sadhaka. So Narottam Das Thakur loudly weeps in Prarthana. Gaur Pahun Nabajiya Mainu Prema Ratana Dhana Helai Harainu Kena Vayache Achaye Pran Kisuka Paya Narottama Dasa Keno Nagela Maria Gaurapaho Nabajiya Mainu. Alas, neglecting to worship Sri Gauranga, I have lost that most precious treasure of prema. For what type of happiness do I sustain my life? Narottam Das laments, why do I not simply give up my life? I am so unworthy, so unfit. Actually, I'm doing no bhajan. I'm only taking good clothes, good food, good sleep, and taking so much praise from others that, oh, you are a very qualified Vaishnava. But I think that I'm unworthy for all these things. Krishna Nam never comes in my heart. A Kanishta Adhikari considers that he is performing bhajan very nicely. An honest Madhyam Adhikari feels that he is doing something but not real bhajan. An Uttam Bhakta or Madhyam Uttam will feel that he is not doing anything, and he will always weep like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Narottam Thakur, Bilva Mangal Thakur, Raghunath Das Goswami, and Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur. Do we ever feel any separation? In our present condition, we should at least feel some separation from our Gurudev. In the 6th shloka of Shikshastakam, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is praying. Nayanam galadashrudharaya Vadanam gadgada rudhaya gira Pulakair nichitam vapukada Tavanama grahani bhavishyati. When will a day come that when I speak Krishna's name, my eyes will be full of tears and my voice will choke up. I will not be able to speak Krishna, Krishna. I will just be able to say Kri, Kri, and my voice will choke up. I will not be able to say Jagannath, but I will just say Jaja Gaga. But do we pray like this? If not, we should pray for it to happen. Why are no tears coming? Why? Because our hearts are like stone from offenses and so many anarthas. The hearts are like stone from what? So many offenses. Yes? So, and also because of so many anarthas. A Kanishta Adhikari will not see this, but a Madhyam Adhikari can see some of these things, and an Uttam Adhikari will directly see all these things. So, Narottam Das Thakur is praying, Tuya Vine Anya Nahi Bhai. All these conditions will come if you bestow mercy upon me. Then my heart can melt and become soft. Otherwise, it will remain like a stone. A stone can melt if it hears about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy and his pastimes. I'm hearing, but my heart is not melting. So I'm lower than even a stone. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan through Jarikanda, and so many wild beasts and others' hearts melted. They chanted Krishna's name in ecstasy. But even being a human being and a devotee, my heart is not melting. Not even a single tear is coming. Lochan Das Thakur is similarly very sorrowful. We should also pray that all these qualities should come to us for seva. Narottam Das Thakur is praying, Gora Pahum Na Bhajiya Mainu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come only 500 years before. Still, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers are in this world. So many sincere devotees are there. They have come down in the Guru Parampara of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I am hearing the pastimes and glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers, and I'm hearing about how they do bhajan sincerely. We have heard all these things by the means of Chaitanya Charitamrita and all other books. But still, I have no taste in doing bhajan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or in doing the service of Radhika and Krishna. How wretched I am. Prema Ratana Dhana Helai Harainu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought Prema Dhana. What does Dhana mean? Wealth. Yes. So, Prema Ratana Dhana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought Prem Dhan to give us freely. And he has opened his hands and said, take. But we are not taking. Free of charge, he has given it to us. But we are so wretched that we are not taking this prem. He is giving, always offering, but we are not taking. Adhane yatana kori dana te agino. These are the moods being expressed in this song by Narottam Das Thakur that Srila Gurudev is quoting, right? Because Gora Pahun Nabajiya Mainu, what does that first line mean? Do you know?
Is that the one? A poison? I knowingly drunk.
Yeah,
poison.
that's after.
Oh, that's it.
That's after the first. This is the first verse. The first line is saying Gor Pahun Na Bajia Mainu. That means Pahu means Prabhu. Gor Prabhu. Gor Pahun. Na Bajia Mainu. I have not done bhajan. I have not worshipped and served you, O Lord Gauranga. So Gurudev is saying, Adhane yatana kori dana teyagino. The things that are not valuable, we understand them as valuable. And we are always endeavoring to acquire these things, but we are not endeavoring at all to obtain this prem dham. Yes, these are the things that are not valuable, but we're always endeavoring for them. But yet the most valuable thing of all, and we're not making effort, we're not endeavoring, not even at all, Gurudev says, to attain this prem dham. We are not doing any effort, no sadhan bhajan. Gaur kirtana rase maganana hoinu. Only by chanting Krishna's name, Gaura's name, and doing some kirtan, it can be achieved. But we have no taste in this also. Vishaya Vishama Visha Satata Kainu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is warning. Oh. I lost the place. Okay. Anyway, we are not doing any effort. No sadhan bhajan. Gaur kirtana rase maganana hoinu. Only by chanting Krishna's name. Gaur kirtana rase. Gaura's name. Only by chanting Krishna's name, Gaura's name, and doing some kirtan, it can be achieved. But we have no taste in this also. Vishaya Vishama Visha Satatakainu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is warning us. Narottam Das Thakur is also warning us. And all the Goswamis are warning us against indulgence in sense gratification. But our minds do not obey us, and still we are attracted to the objects of the senses. So Narottam Das Thakur is praying, these senses are not obeying me, so what should I do? Narottama Dasa Keno Na Gela Maria. Why is it that I don't simply die? Because I am so sinful and fallen. In this life, I am unable to perform bhajan of Gaurachandra and Radha and Krishna. So I will try again in my next life. So in this way, we should reflect and pray. Every word Raghunath Das Goswami gives has a very deep meaning. And he is remembering the pastimes regarding those words. He is remembering the pastimes of Krishna when Srimati Radhika is giving tambul to Krishna, or Krishna is giving his half-chewed tambula. That completes this verse. That is verse 47. So I'm going to complete the class here a little bit early because so much, yeah. But this is the cream and the cherry on the top of whatever we do during the day when we can hear such nectar like this. Yeah. And you also had a long day. Yeah. So, Shri Shri Vilapa-kusumanjali ki jai. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pada ki jai. Jai Sadhu Swami Prabhu ki jai. Jai Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Sadhu Swami Prabhu ki jai. Jai Srila Surup Damodar Roy Ramanandari Gaur Parshada Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Sigo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Shri Navadvip Dham Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Nitai Jaya Gaur, Jaya Nitai Jaya Gaur, Jaya Nitai Jaya Gaur, Jaya Nitai Jaya Gaur. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Vrindai Tulsi Devai Priyai Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Sajavachai Namo Namah. Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvevaja Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. Dandavat Pranam Jai Hare Krishna.
Hare Katha ki jai.
Jai.